The scattergun is a primary weapon for the overused, hyperactive piece of reproductive organ failure who keeps annoying your grandmother on the other side of the road, also known as the Scout. The stats include... yeah. When to use it. You can use it whenever you want. Go crazy! Overall rating, I've got to give it a 7.8 out of 6. Real cool weapon. Yeah.
Honey, can you get me the butter?
Sure, sweetie.
The force of nature is what you use to move enemies to places where they don't want to be and move yourself to places where you want to be. The stats include faster firing speed, knockback on target and yourself, you got more bullets per shot, you get less damage per shot, and you've got a reduced clip size. When to use it. Whenever you feel like being an annoying piece of shit to the enemy team. Overall rating, I'm going to give it 5 out of 6 hazard cliff signs near your mother's belly button. I want it... That's a big... Has this ever happened to you? You go up perfectly to your unsuspected enemy and you miss 6 perfect meat shots! Bro. Introducing your short stop. The stats include increased push force taken from damage and air blast. When to use it. Whenever you want to be more annoying piece of shit than the force of nature Scout. Overall rating, I gotta give it 4 stop signs out of 5 times you should have uninstalled the game. Do you want to use the force of nature but not be considered a skunt? Then you should use the soda popper NOW! The stats include faster firing speed, faster reload speed, on-hit build, reduced clip size, and when is full, alt fire to activate mode to get multiple air jumps. When to use it. When there's too many soldiers that rely on splash damage. Overall rating, 6 pairs of wings out of 6. Anyways, the babyface's blaster is a primary weapon for the Scout class. The stats include on hit build L boost, run speed increased with L boost, reduced clip size, slower movement speed, L boost reduced on air jumps, L boost reduced on hit. Sorry, the when hits, it's when hit, not on hit. Well, to use it when you wanna go L
Terminator, el coche más poderoso que ha existido, con tracción 4x4 y 2 turbomotores. Ese sí es todoterreno, las calles son fáciles. Mete una lodo, parte la nieve, pasa por el...
Overall rating, 60 miles per hour out of 70. Speed.
If you're gonna play like that, you better have shockwaves to finish the job. Because if that guy had shockwaves after he railed me like that from behind... After he shot on my back... After he came from behind...
Overall rating, 5 inches out of 7. That's average, right?
Do you want to build a snowman? It doesn't have to be a snow.
The pistol, I mean the Luger morph, I mean the capper. Hold on a minute. The stats include shoot thing far away. Yes. When to use it. When too far for primary or too close for melee. Or out of primary ammo. Overall rating, 7 steps out of 8 like your grandmother. The winger gives you extra vertical inches that matter. The stats include increased damage, greater jump height when active, reduced clip size. When to use it. To come from unexpected places like your uncle did in your childhood. Overall rating, 9 surprises out of 10 broken condoms that led to your existence. Yeah, let's take one, everyone. That's it, guys. Thank you. This is the closest thing to a femboy in the game you're ever gonna get, unless you're using voice chat. Yay. The stats include faster firing speed, on hit gain health points, but you have a reduced clip size. When to use it. To retreat from an unstoppable force. Like your Overall rating, 3 out of 5 health points. Please Volvo, revert changes. I beg you. For all you monster drinkers out there, a bit of water won't hurt you. The stats include after drinking you'll be invulnerable for 8 seconds, you cannot attack, and the more damage you absorb the slower you'll get out of it. When to use it. Sentry spam. Good to get past them, as long as you're on the ground. Fuck, shit. Stop! Overall rating, 2 out of 3 diabetes types. Who the fuck wrote this? As you all know, one of the passing grades of cola wasn't it? The stats include, while active, each attack mini crits and sets yourself marked for death for 5 seconds. When to use it, when you feel the need of dying because every fucking class could two-shot you. Overall rating, 2 out of 5 Dr. Bills. I'm in debt, please help.
Milk-like substance. I don't know what's wrong with that.
Yeah, seems fine to me. Hold on. Why is it sticky? The stats include, can be used to extinguish teammates. Extinguishing them reduces the cooldown by -20%. Players heal 60% of the damage done to an enemy covered with milk.
When to use it.
After a desperate and lonely night?
Overall rating, 7 cum chalices out of 9 wet players.
And who the fuck put this piece of bread? Ah yes, I love buying sports equipment for, sports? Stats include, does less damage than any other stock melee, but it's faster. When to use it, when you don't have the pan, or when you don't want to buy this expensive, holy shit! Overall rating, 1 down out of 2 basketballs. The Sandman Cleaver combo, oh wait, that's outdated. Who uses this thing nowadays? The stats include, reduced health on wearer, alt fire launches a ball that slows opponents. When to use it, when you want to try to slow down enemies, but then again, just go heavy. I mean, come on, is it really worth having 15 HP less? Overall rating, 4 times that you played ball with yourself out of 11 times you thought your father would come back. This is just a sad excuse for a melee weapon. But the health packs it drops.
Shut up, Grandma!
The stats include, on kill a small health pack is dropped, but there's an increased explosive damage vulnerability on the wearer. When to use it, fighting pyros, sometimes a small health pack comes into clutch, especially when you... Overall rating, 1 long horse face out of 3 degrees of burn. Do you want to get loved for once in your life? Well, the medic will definitely do if you simply hit. The stats include, on hit, opponent bleeds for 5 seconds. On miss, bleed yourself. You idiot, you absolute buffoon. When to use it, the quickest way to get Uber for your medic girlfriend, although you don't have any. Overall rating, 3 idiots out of 5 nerds in every classroom. Also, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power!
I got a kill!
Do you want to support the worst thing this game has to offer? Do you want to run after burning enemies to crit them for 79 health points only to get auto balance to fight them with the same weapon? Yeah, you should uninstall the game now. The stats include 100% critical hit versus burning players, increased fire damage resistance while deployed, increased damage penalty, spiky end goes into other men. When to use it. Did you not listen to what I said earlier? Overall rating, 1 too many times falling off the table. As a baby. The Holy Mackerel! One of the best melee weapons in the game because of one simple feature. The stats include, same as the bat, but hey, we love
Jagobones, Jagobones, Jagobones here.
When to use it. When you want to tell the enemy team to get good. Or when you love your parents as much as we do, so you don't use their fucking arm to beat down people. What the fuck is wrong with you? Overall rating, 69 bones out of the 64 that you actually have in your upper left extremity. Fan of war? I ain't no fan of this war. But hey, 98% of heavies hate this trick. The stats include, crits whenever it would normally mini crit. On hit, 1 target at a time is marked for death, causing all damage taken to be mini crits. Increased damage penalty. When to use it. It's a good combo weapon, best used with primary weapons. So basically whenever you feel like being sneaky, or, you know, hit the heavy non-stop until he dies. I don't know. Overall rating, 3 talking trees out of 5 unique qualities. Whatever the hell that means. Did you know that you could mini crit people mid-air with this thing? Yeah, me neither. The stats include, grants triple jump while deployed, melee attacks mini crit while airborne, reduced damage versus players, this weapon deploys 50% slower. When to use it? When you want to use a stock loadout, so whatever scattergun and pistol with 12 bullets, but keep the mobility up high. Overall rating, 2 protons out of 3 Oppenheimer, brother! Do you want the enemy to run back to the resupply cabinet every 5 seconds? Or, you know, just miss the fucking ball?
That did a lot of damage, what the fuck?
Holy crap.
Guys are awesome.
Bro. The stats include 25% increase in recharge rate, alt-fire launches a festive ornament that shatters causing bleed, increased damage penalty. When to use it? Synergize this with other bleed weapons to get maximum bleed stackage to especially kill other scouts, snipers and spies in an instant. Also pretty funny with the force of nature. Overall rating, 130 damage out of 125 health points. He's dead.